episode 3 of Quick Look Series 2, and this one is a little bit different. In fact, it's quite a lot different insofar as I'm hoping we can actually get this going in this short 10-ish minute video. So this is a Sony WM-GX221. It's from the early 2000s, and it's a bit of an odd one. It's sort of, I almost want to describe it as a tiny boombox, but we'll open it up. It's from eBay, as you can see. I've already got the belt for it, so let's crack on. I'm a bit like feeling it's my birthday. And I'm sort of intrigued. So, didn't pay a huge amount for this, but the problem with it is that it has corrosion. So, let's get it out. It's fairly well wrapped, I suppose. And we might find that it's so badly corroded, it's going to be a very short video, but that's half the fun. So there it is. That's the back of it, the front of it. A bit rattly. It's in good overall condition. It's actually better than I was thinking it was going to be, to be honest. So yeah, quite a bit of corrosion there. You don't really quite see. It's got like a build-up all around the top there. Well, it's pretty nasty, isn't it? So yeah, we're going to have to take it apart and see if we can clean it up and get it going. Let's crack on. Okay, so put some kitchen roll down just because I don't want bits of everything sort of going everywhere. And I'm not working in my usual location, so I'm going to have to be careful with the screw order, because I'm guessing all of these screws are not going to be the same. So I'm just going to put them in order on one side. So there's a couple of screws in there. Yeah, I already see bits of residue. I'm a bit worried about this rattle as well. Let's stop rattling. No, it hasn't. So, how does this come apart? Now there is a manual for this, and I probably could have done with having a look at that first, to be honest. There are some screws on the front. I just wonder if I take those out. Screws on the side. Yeah, there's a bit of battery residue has fallen out, to be honest. I'm not sure what the white residue is from, what type. I'm guessing it's alkali. I think the more greeny residue is zinc. No, sorry, carbon. Zinc carbon. Let's close that up. Right, so that gets you pretty much nowhere. Well, I say that, I've got more screws. So two there and then two black ones there. But that might not take us where we need to be, maybe? I don't know which way this is going to come apart. Is it this part that comes off, or is it this part that comes off? Traditionally I would say it's the top cassette loading portion. but I might have to take out all these screws. I'm going to have to, aren't I? Because that's what's pressing this together. So there's actually quite a few screws. Right, so do we have any more sort of play in this now? We've got this bit here, which suggests you want to take it apart. There we go. Let's take this a little bit steady. So big cables, and there are. So there we go. Let's first look. It's a bit challenging to sort of get in there. Well, the speakers, I suppose you could remove the speakers because the speakers are on screws. I don't quite see that. So yeah, and then take that bit of tape off and undo the ribbon for the front microphone and whatever else there is there. I haven't looked properly yet. Just pull out. So pull this forward. Undo the ribbon. Tape's going to hinder that coming out. There we go. I really need to sort of free this tape. So, and then we've got this here, another bit of tape. Yeah, so I'm going to have to watch all of these switches. So switch here, switch there, and switch there when I'm putting it back together. Proper metal, it's really nice. Really nice. Okay, so two screws here. Okay, so those are out. Now, does this just lift up? I'm hoping so, because then I should be able to lift in the battery terminals. Oh, it looks like the whole lot actually comes apart as well if you want it to. The whole battery compartment is loose. I don't know whether I'm missing something. Is there another screw? Because it feels like it's still being held. Yes, there is. Put those on the tissue paper as well. Let's try not to get them muddled. That really does want to come out with the board at this end, but this end it doesn't. Don't think I'm missing any more screws. Oh yes, there is. That's probably why it feels like it's trying to lift the whole lot out. It's just hiding behind the volume. I'm going to have to do solder, aren't I? Oh, at least the tape on that one was okay. And I don't have a soldering iron down here, so I haven't got that option. Not in this video, anyway. probably just swing this round. There's the belt. It's actually looking very, very tidy. So let's whip that belt off. Yeah, it's just starting to go to goo. So, yeah. Well, let's get that changed. So, Deck Tech belt. I've had so many of these belts, and they've all been good. You know, I can't fault Deck Tech at all. So that's a bit of a recommendation, not sponsored. Can I do this? Without oops, it's tricky. Well, that's on. The deck feels lovely, I have to say. So, I need to clean that off there. So let's put this back a bit so I'm not straining wires too much. And yeah. So I'm going to use some distilled vinegar or white vinegar. Let's get some vinegar. So that's brilliant. That's really, really good. I've got every last bit out of there. See a little bit of moisture from the vinegar. So just clean out, because that could be just masking what's going on. A little bit just on the edge there. Clean that off. So that contact's not bad. I can still see just the tiniest bit of corrosion, but I think that should make a good contact. So let's move this back out of the way a bit. Just trying hard not to pull the wires more than I need to. They go on little locating dowels where I think screws fitted. There we go. And see if I can do this without causing damage. Let's get these to locate. So both sort of done because I've not had to really stress them at all. So we've got the belt on. Let's click it down. So there is some sort of mechanical clips or something going on there. Put that bit of tape down. It's looking all good. Let's check that. I think that needs to come over here a bit. Put the screws back in. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just flick all of these switches so they're down. They'll be fine. Let's check they're okay. Down. So they're both out. So they're going both that way, so I just need to remember that. Very few capacitors on this. I can only see one large capacitor. I'm sure there's more on the other side. To say they weren't very gentle with the ribbon, sort of quite snarled. Technical term. I think that's in. Doesn't feel it. Very gently push the blue with the... No, that is in. I think I can put this back together. That bit of tape there. Put that back. Really could do a new tape, but I'm not going to worry too much at this stage. So they all pushed down, all the switches. So pause, there's a pause switch there, and that is this way. So as long as I put that there, we should be good. And it's going to come slightly forward to get over the tuning. Down, down. Switch. Switch. Oh, is that one? That was more luck than judgment, that top one. But that has actually gone in correctly. Because that was pointing out. Yeah, so you can see the one switch there, just about, really difficult to see. So that one's out, I think, pointing that way. Might just have to play about with that. I'm also going to clean this front because obviously I've put it all in there, in all the residue from the batteries, which is, didn't plan that, did I? So there's actually a little spring poking out through there as well, which I kept catching. Sort of dusted out the speakers and giving them a bit of a blow. Okay, so normally I'd probably try it at this stage, but I'm going to actually put it back together because if it doesn't work now, it'll feature in a full-length video. So this one's already getting quite long, I think. So I'm going to put those both out. I'm sort of doubting myself now whether that was the same switches. I need to put the screws in here. So we've got the two really very decent screws. I mean, this is such an amazing little deck. It is like a tiny boombox. So the longer black screws, they're the 3 that go in this front cover. The little black ones go in here. Just had to try and remember, because I haven't got the way I'm recording these, I haven't got the way of going back over my video, which I will admit is something I don't do very often. But anyway, but I haven't organised the screws quite like I normally would. There we go. Then all of these silver screws, they're all the same length. Once you get to the stage, they're all the same by the looks. So, and then we've just got the 4 holding on the front. I think they're different, you know. I think these top ones are larger. Either that or I've got them totally the wrong way round. I have. So the larger headed ones go in the back. I don't think I've done any damage by getting that wrong. So slightly larger headed ones go in here. The threads seem hopefully similar. Sorry, the threads. I think I said heads. Super. So let's get some batteries. Let's see if we get any life out of the thing. Oh, we do have some life. Speaker. Probably not going to get a lot because I haven't got headphones. Oh, I should though. And we don't have a very strong signal here at the best of times, so it probably will work a lot better with headphones for the aerial. That's cool. So far so good. Interesting that pause makes that click, makes a radio click. In fact, they all click. That's headphone, speaker. So you can leave the headphones plugged in. That's quite cool. This is recording as well, so yeah, that's quite cool. So I suppose we ought to try a tape. Okay, so just found new order. World. And no auto reverse. Make sure, because that didn't feel like it was going to go down. Oh yeah. So wind forward, wind back. Brilliant. That's really good. So there we have it. There's a Sony WM-GX221, and that is, for all intents and purposes, fully working now. Really pleased with that, so I'm going to enjoy this. I will probably do another video on it, just on its performance and how well it records and using the radio and the finer points of the aerial. But that's brilliant. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. It's quite a bit longer than the normal quick look videos, but we actually fixed something. And don't you think this looks like just a totally miniaturized ghetto blaster? I just think it's really cool. So with that, thank you very much for watching, and look forward to seeing you in another video. Bye for now.